Okay, hopefully this is all working. It should be. I just wanted to quickly show what I've been doing for all this time. Since I haven't streamed since the April stream. Well, I just did the Retrain of Memories randomizer. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Anyway, so, on the April 1st stream last time, I said how, oh, well, maybe we can find a way to randomize party members. I checked the KH358 forum that had a lot of codes for days. They've been trying to work on a party member code for many months since the game came out, and now there's been like no activity on the forums for years. So I tried to look into it, and we should actually just load state. Let's see. This one. My last load state was in June 2022. Okay. So, to summarize things quickly, I was trying to look into how to add in party members for missions where you don't have them. And I've been doing a lot of testing, although I stopped since the end of June, because I wasn't really getting as far as I wanted to. I did make some pretty good progress and wanted to show you how far. Now, on the KH358 forum, they said that they were trying to get the code to work, but they were able to spawn in a party member, but they don't do anything. And the assumption was, well, you can spawn in the party member, but if they don't have the AI for that mission, then they just won't do anything. And I thought, well, that was weird, because, you know, some missions, they start out without party members, but then when you get them, they have the AI. So I was trying to play around with it, and eventually, I did a lot of testing with this mission, because this turned out to be one of the best ones for this. In this mission, you start out with no party member, and then right when you approach Axel, he gets added to your party. So you see, I have no one right now, but then, and this is all in the game, so this normally happens. You've got Axel here. So what I try to do is, I use the RAM watch, and I'm using Desmune right now, so I could easily watch the RAM values, and I tried to see like what changes, maybe I can find out where. And eventually, if I redo this mission, and let me put in the code, I managed to come up with a code that can add in your party member. So here's one that I have that was my original test, and this one was able to spawn in a party member. So I'm holding down the select button, or what would be the select button, to get the code to work. If the code is always on, the game will just crash whenever you leave the missions. So I have it keyed to select to turn it on. So I'm holding it down, and now, as you can see, I've spawned in a Roxas as my party member number 2. Problem is, this is kind of incomplete, because, as you can see, he's got no HP bar, and no movement, no collision, doesn't really do anything. And then, as soon as I attack, he just dies. But if I go here, and talk to Axel, he gets added, and now he's party member 3, so the game is smart enough to say, hey, you have a second party member, just add in the third. And funny enough, story mode only goes up to 3 party members, but mission mode you can have 4, except these codes only work for story mode, they don't work for mission mode. So, nice little trivia. So, yeah, now I have a defective Roxas as my party member. It doesn't really do anything. So let me just leave this. After many more hours of testing, I was able to come up with this code. This is the second code that I have. So I'm gonna spawn in a Daddy Xemnas here for this mission. And here you can see I've got Xemnas. Now, he doesn't behave like a normal party member, I think he's missing collision logic, because whenever I get close to him, he warps away, and you notice how sometimes he just teleports without an effect. I think that's because something in his AI is like, I don't have the logic, so it just makes him behave like this. And I don't really know how to do it. But here's the crazy thing. As soon as I load in Axel and he gets added to my party, Xemnas' logic... Oh, well, it's still broken. There was a way to fix it. But to show off, here I've got 3 party members, and let me change this quickly and then redo it. There's 2 memory addresses here where I need to... Originally, I had it the same as whatever Axel had that I found in the memory addresses. And once I change it... Actually, let me see if I can add it here. If I do RAM watch. And let me see if I can add it. Yeah, sorry if I'm a bit disorganized with this. I haven't gone back to this kind of testing for months. Alright, and now I can use OBS. So now, here we've got the RAM watch, and let me just adjust it. So those are the 2 values that I think are tied to the AI logic, or at least part of it. And just through random testing, I found that 0A and 77 worked the best for me, but it really depends on the mission. So let's retreat for now. And now if I load this in normally, because I forgot what Axel's normal values were. So when I get Axel added to my party, you'll see his values appear. Okay, they're 88 and 32. So now if I just edit the code, and 32. Okay, and now withdraw. And now I load back the code and spawn in Xemnas again. So now he's got the logic that Axel had here. And it doesn't move. But then, watch this. So I talk with Axel, Axel goes to my party, and now Xemnas' logic is fixed. He has collision, he'll probably be able to attack. He can jump, he has pathfinding, and it's so weird, he can even teleport to me. So somehow this mission just fixed him for me. And once again, I apologize for the lag in the game, but here we have Xemnas working as a normal party member, so I've somehow successfully added a party member. So it is possible, but I just have no idea where the missing logic is. Now, one more thing I wanted to try. And I'm gonna load in a mission where you don't have any party members, and I'll have Xemnas by my side. So 0A and 77. I'm changing the code back to 0A and 77. So if I go to reunion, and this is the one that I did a lot of testing on, because you don't spawn with the party member here. You have a cutscene, it's perfect. So now skip. And normally, you don't have any party members here, but I've got Zemus. He's got normal logic. He's attacking somewhat. Again, I'm sorry for the game lagging. So, I was able to successfully add in this party member, but he still doesn't have the collision. Whenever I go near him, he just warps. But he is able to attack. He does have magic, although he doesn't really use it as often. I can't believe how terribly the game is running. And I think he's even able to... Yeah, he is able to reach this. But this isn't perfect. Zemus does, like, break sometimes. So yeah, this is how far I've been able to get up to with having a party member added. I'm able to get this far, but I can't figure out the correct logic for the collision and just having them behave like a normal party member. See, if you just replace who your party member is in a mission where you already have one, it works fine. But if I go to something like here where you have Larxene, so you see how her logic is BC and 15. Now, if I replace it with 0A and 77, and then go on, she just completely breaks. Right, see? No collision at all. Doesn't attack, just keeps warping around. And doesn't attack. So, either... There's really a few options here. Either I'm just missing something in the party member logic, or every single mission has different AI logic that I have no idea how to find, and that's what's breaking them. Or it could be something completely different. So that's how far I am with this, and probably next April 1st when I do the next part of the randomizer, I'll just use broken party members if I can't finish the logic. But that's how far I am. All the codes will be in the description. If anyone wants to help out, please let me know if you can find the answer to this. And I'll actually just post all of my notes that I have for 358 over 2 days. Yeah, so that's about it. And if anyone can help out with this, feel free.